Welcome to my video diary. I'm looking back to my New York vlog, hence the I Heart New York shirt. New York was freezing, but I was not going to sacrifice my outfit for warmth. We were in such a rush, always having an event to go to, that there's not much time for me to go and shop. The intention for New York was Fashion Week. And a little Valentine's Day while we were out there. My day one fit a. Day one, we got there kind of late. Went to go get pizza. Like at the end of the night, we kind of went crazy with the wine. I ended up punched over on the toilet seat. Oh, the pad thai.
For you.
For me? Wait, hold on. Wait, why is this the greatest, man?
So you have to use 2 skewers as chopsticks.
Oh my god, thank you for my... Dude, did you find anything else to snack on?
No, just have the pad thai. I'll find something.
I told him I didn't even want a snack. But like, men know you always want a snack. I always see that on TikTok that's like, women who are in good relationships stitch this video to like provide hope, and I haven't done the stitch. Nonetheless, hands down greatest man that I ever met. This happened super unintentionally. I think if you're looking for love, it's not gonna happen. You have to like focus on yourself, and that doesn't mean like you have to be perfect, but you have to be focused on you, and then the universe will send you someone that's in alignment with that. Okay, that's my intermission. My friends are coquette to the core. I don't have a particular aesthetic, but that day when I went out, I had a little bow on my neck and it was a vibe. I understand it. Putting a bow on everything actually is really making sense to me. Like, it's just such a cute, delicate touch. So to the coquette girls, you guys are doing it up and I love it. We're like literally headed back. My boyfriend runs into a photographer that he knows. The photographer's like, hey, there's like a DJ set happening, not even down the road, literally across the street. Before we went there, we went to this restaurant on Delancey Street, but they had the best like boneless chicken wings. And then one of the following days, we're literally just walking and we find this art gallery. So we go in there and there was a panel happening. I remember being there. In the past, I've done panels with my creative friends. It really reminded me of how powerful and important it is to get the people that you're around and let them tell their stories there. And I was like, dang, why did I ever stop doing this? And I had to really reevaluate why I've ever stopped doing a lot of things, YouTube being one of them. And that's why I'm back trying to really figure out the things that have been really important to me in the past that I stopped for whatever reason, whether it was just mental health or not seeing the quick return. But like, nothing that is going to be great is going to have a quick return. Things genuinely take time. Yeah. Then we went to this place called Crack Rice. Fire. I recommend. I'm gonna just drop in little recommendations. In that first week, I was so sick.
Hi guys, so I'm in New York City. This is my 3rd day, and I actually got really sick because it was so cold outside. Didn't bring enough layers, but we're gonna take this shot, so let's go. Do it with me. 1, 2, and 3. This is a Mucinex Fast Max, and this is my chaser. Ugh, that was gross. Now let's chase it. Well, let's hope it makes me feel better. See you guys next time in New York City Adventures.
Like, I literally felt like I was dying. We couldn't waste a day there. We've been here for 4 days. The last day in LA was so chaotic. It was the day that I was moving out. Also, it's like 20 degrees out here. Like, my nose is about to start running. I literally packed 2 shirts. So these 2 being both of them, I need to go buy more stuff. It's literally freezing. I lie to you, I wore this outfit the other day, but did enough people perceive it? Is my mic on? Did enough people perceive it? And did I get any pictures in it? No and no. The wind that is being caught on the mic speaks for itself. But we made it through and the look was good. I'm not gonna lie, I wore that look the day before, but I wasn't perceived. Like, if I don't get perceived, I'm going to run the fit back until I feel like you got the right amount of perception and love that the outfit deserved.
Yo, we're good. Life isn't real. It's New York. It's like day 4 out here. We haven't done nothing the past 3 days but edit, but it's a great time. I love my life. I love New York. I love the city. I love Drea. Let's go.
Okay, first of all, let's take a look. Look at my life's backdrop right now. Something that we did in New York repeatedly was go to second streets. I love to try all of the second streets, and this one that you guys are about to watch was my favorite second street. The energy in there was amazing. Like,
Hi. You guys gotta come to 2nd Street NoHo because it's the best one. She set her herself, like, energy good. Listen, Drea, she's one of them girls. She got the fit, she got the energy. Both of them, they give me like if Valma and Shaggy were cool. Drippy as fuck.
Or alternative.
It gives like movie coming soon.
some of the other second streets in New York, I get it. People have bad days. Shit gets tough out here. But like, you clocked in, babe. Leave that shit at the door. Let's do better as a collective. At the end of the day, one thing we have control over is our attitude, the way that we want to see things and how long we want to hold on to things. That's the one thing we can have power over. And you don't want to take control of that. You don't want to take power and ownership over your own attitude. You want to allow the outside world to break you like that. Let's do better as a collective. Let's do better as a collective. Let's do better as a collective. It's gonna benefit you. It's gonna benefit me. We're all mirrors of each other. So even though that girl at that one Second Street was on one, God bless you. But these girls at this Second Street, they have my heart. I follow them on Instagram now, and those are my friends, okay? I have to talk about the book club thing because it kind of went viral on TikTok. I didn't respond to anything, but I will tell the story. We were looking for places to edit. We look up a spot. Book club, we're like, whoa, this is a vibe. They got like a little bar. They got books that look cute. It look like a vibe. Book club it is. Let's go to book club. When I get to book club, I see that there's a sign on the door that says no laptops after 6 p.m. And I'm like, damn. Like, I respect it, but one thing that my mom taught me was to just always go ask again. And I used to be so irritated at this when I was young. If you see that it's not on sale, why are you asking the people if it's on sale? But what I learned from that, if you don't ask, you'll never know. Because there have been times where my mom would ask and they'll give her a little extra deal just because she asked and was friendly. So now I take it upon myself to go ask, even if there's a sign. So I go in and there's a bartender and I'm like, hey, I'm not from around here. I was looking up for places to study, edit, and I found this place, but I do see that sign up at the door and it says no laptops. She was like, yeah, like, there's no laptops. I'm like, cool, we gotta re-strategize. We weren't trying to loiter inside of there while we figured it out. So we go outside, and you know, like ever since the pandemic, there's seats outside, not on the curb. It's still a little area to go sit. We're about to like call the Uber, but of course first we gotta figure out like where we're going. We go to the tables. Mind you, there's nobody at the table. We like put our stuff down. We call the Uber. It's a couple minutes away. Mind you, it's like freezing outside. Nobody's sitting on the seats. Almost immediately, a worker in there comes out like, hey, are you guys gonna be ordering anything out here? This is for customers. So I tell them, no, we're not gonna be ordering anything. We're about to leave. We're calling our Uber. And he's like, okay, cool. He goes back in. It hasn't even been like 2 to 3 minutes, and I just tell my boyfriend, can you just get this quick video of me? So I'm like positioning myself, and then the dude comes out again, like almost immediately after I told him like the Uber is getting called. This is when this video gets taken that basically went viral-ish.
Wait, can you just record this video?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, this is taking up a seat.
No, wait, hold on, just a minute.
Okay, go.
Just real quick, I just want a quick little fit video, and then I'll be all out of your way. We're good. There's nobody outside. There's really nobody outside. But we're like taking up a seat or whatever. He came and he was like, you guys are taking up a spot. In my head, I'm like, bro, a spot? It's 30 degrees out here. Nobody's gonna sit outside. We're not even gonna sit outside. We weren't sitting on the chairs. I already told him what our purpose was of being there. So that's when the video takes place, that you guys are taking up a spot. My boyfriend panned to him and I was like, no, just to me, because I didn't want any issues. Even though I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I did find it quite ridiculous that he was telling us to leave, but I get it. Like, it's people's jobs, it's fine. But I was just like, come on, bro. Like, we told you 2 minutes ago, we're about to leave. That's when the video gets taken and I do my little, I uploaded it because it seemed like a skit. I genuinely thought it was really funny because it was like, oh, like you guys are taking up a seat, but like, no, we're not. And nobody is sitting here, it's empty. I posted, it goes up, and then the guy ends up finding the TikTok and he was like commenting a ton of stuff, responding to everybody. And that's why I was like, okay, I don't want to give it a response because this guy created it. I don't know if somebody sent it to him, but he like created a TikTok to solely post how I was a shit person. But like, I didn't even look too deep. I didn't want to hear it because I'm like, in my mind's eye, like it was lighthearted. It was 50-50 comments. Like, there's people just being like, oh, like your outfit was so cute. He could have remained anonymous because he didn't even have a TikTok beforehand. So I'm like, all right, bro, like you want to be seen. You have been seen. You have been perceived. I see you. I hear you. It was not done with a bad intention. I want to be looked at as well. And that's why I post on social media. We are one and the same almost. Love you. I realized I really didn't vlog on the camera at all in New York. All in all, that day was super uncanny because then after that, we go to this coffee shop that's empty. We were able to walk in. There we were loitering. I'm making videos about how this is my new coffee shop in New York. Come pull up.
Don't know what kind of matrix New York is running. Like, we just came into this coffee shop and like the door was open, but there's nobody here. Can someone explain, like, is this like a make your own coffee kind of thing?
Like, hello? Hello?
And then somebody did come out and they're like, oh, the door is not closed. And we're like, no. And I thought it was my coffee shop for a second, but it wasn't. And then we went to Sweet Chick. Well, there's a Sweet Chick in LA, but I've never been to the one here, Fairfax. And then came the day when we were leaving to Vegas, and that morning we went and got Liberty Bagels. Amazing bagels. I had the jalapeno everything bagel, and inside my schmear was lemon lox dill schmear. You can't beat that. We also got, it was a cinnamon bagel, Oreo schmear. It hit. Schmear. I love that word. So then boom, we go to Vegas, and Vegas is just like an absolute dream. From the hotel, the Bellagio. The Bellagio treated us so well. The decor was amazing. That restaurant that we went to at the Bellagio, the Mayfair Supper Club, absolutely has my heart. The team ordered everything you could possibly think of. They have a crazy show going on. It was absolutely euphoric. Definitely one of the greatest days of my life. It really felt like manifestations coming to life. Like, it really felt like me being in a centerfold of my manifestation. It reminded me of something that I saw that was like, at any given point in your life, there is something that you prayed about that has came to life. That is something that I live by. That is something that I claim and accept, that I am always in the midst of at least one of my prayers. Even if it's something as simple as like, there was a time where I'm like, I just really want a car. We're always in the middle of something that we really wanted at one point in time. And then we got to fly back first class. And let me tell you, they treat you different up there, okay? The moment I sat down, they're like, water? Do you want water? To be able to lay all the way flat, all I'm gonna say is I crossed something off of my bucket list, and I could really get used to flying first class. I'm dedicated to putting in all the work, whatever work I need to put in to continue to fly first class, and I'm trying to take everybody on first class flights. My mom, my siblings, my best friends, random people who support me. First class flight for you, first class flight for you, first class flight for you. That's just how I'm trying to live, okay? And the fact that I got a taste of it, now when I manifest and visualize, it's like I could feel it, so I could continue to re-manifest. So we get back and Fashion Week is kicking. We didn't go to any runway shows. We did go to the A$AP Rocky's alcohol brands party. It was cool. We didn't have to wait in line. What a flex, am I right? But one thing I gotta say, a lot of the places we went to, the DJs were not killing it. Their transitions were not transitioning properly. So we went to Aaliyah Interludes party, and I could say that that DJ there killed it. The vibes there were fire. Also probably one of my favorite nights. And then let's talk about Valentine's Day, because Valentine's Day was lovely. Angelina's. They have like a whole like little full course ordeal. I'm not really that big into chocolate, and their hot chocolate is like the most chocolate hot chocolate you could possibly have. I'm so glad that I got to experience it. Like, the richness of that chocolate was just something else. And then you get that with the orange juice. I got the eggs Benedict with salmon, and we also got the like a stuffed croissant. The croissant is stuffed with eggs, and it also had the smoked salmon on top. Fucking pistachio crepe. Pistachio crepe. Like that, did I say it right?
Yeah, you did.
Crepe?
Yeah. Sorry, just go back here.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Don't mind him, he just got back from Europe. And the fruit parfait ordeal, 10 out of 10. Genuinely, I would go back. After that, we go to the MoMA, check in our coats, and then it gets shut down because there was a protest going on. But I was not upset at the protest, because do I love going and looking at art? Yes. But you know what I love more than going and looking at art is people standing for something and being able to educate me at the same time. So it was not a loss for me. I got educated on something, found out I'm not going back to the MoMA until they, you know, fix whatever they have going on. Yeah, I mean, I was just happy to be there. I was just happy to be in New York, and it was a great Valentine's Day. It's really not about what you do, it's about who you're with. I was exactly with who I wanted to be with, so it's a good life. And that was that, because I came back the 15th and I missed my flight.
The rumors are in fact true. I did miss my flight, and now like everything is basically booked. There's like no one-way flights from New York to LA. And I got myself a comforting meal. This is what me and Jared ate the other day. So I ordered what he had ordered, and then I got the coffee that I had got, just to feel something. I've never missed a flight in my life, and like, who knows, maybe that flight just wasn't the flight that I was supposed to get on, but I'm on standby. So only if people miss their flight, which obviously does happen, or if people change their flight, then I can get on the flight, but it's not for sure. It's confirmed for me to go from Charlotte to LA, but that's only if I make this one at 2. I need to go to the other game. So many things to do. I really just want to sleep. I had to get the class.
And guess what? They put me on the next flight. And everything happens how it's supposed to happen. Like, if I was not put on the next flight, I wouldn't have ran into that little girl that came up to me and wanted to talk. And
so I just made a little friend here at the airport. So what's your name?
My name is Emily.
How old are you, Emily?
I am 10 years old. Yeah, I'm going to Nashville.
Are you from New York?
I'm from New York.
Yeah, I love New York. I'm from LA.
Really?
Yeah. What are you going to Nashville for?
Just because, just a little trip. I mean, we have February break, so
Okay, cool.
I'm missing school today and tomorrow.
Yeah, are you excited about that?
Yeah, I'm happy
nice.
about that.
Do you want to get into doing vlogs and stuff like that eventually?
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah?
That'd be pretty cool, yeah.
Like if you had a channel, what would you make your channel about?
So I have a channel.
You
right
have
now.
a channel. What's your channel? Tell the people what your channel is.
My channel is Emily Nuggy.
Mm-hmm.
But I stopped because like I forgot my password and all that, so like I don't like film anymore.
Yeah.
So I can like start it back up again.
Yeah, just make another account and then keep going. What do you
Yeah.
usually like to talk about on your channel or do?
I do like sports, and I also do like this thing called CapCut.
Okay, yeah,
And,
I
like,
know
And
CapCut.
I film like videos on it, and then
Yeah.
I post it sometimes.
Cool. What kind of sports do you like?
Oh, I like basketball, hockey,
Mm-hmm.
soccer. Those are like the main
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah, that's super cool. Anything else you want to say to the vlog? Do you have a message for the people?
Just keep following your dreams, and someday you can maybe accomplish it. Just whatever you like, don't be afraid, do it. If you're too scared, maybe because if someone like bullies you or not, just do it, and you can show them that you did what you like.
What gave you the courage to come up to a stranger and talk? Because you know a lot of people are afraid to do that.
It's very rare you see someone with a camera and like talk to the viewers. It's a 1 in a million chance to just come up here and start talking.
I love that. You're definitely going to make my vlog really fun. And I'm just getting back into the flow. I've been doing a lot of traveling this past month, so I'm going to be, you know, uploading those vlogs soon. Just have a YouTube channel so far?
Yeah, that's probably it.
That's your main social
'Cause
media?
My mom, they just, you know.
I started doing social media when I was pretty young. Safest right now is like to do YouTube, talk about your interests. But if you could hold off on Instagram or TikTok for a while.
Yeah, my mom won't let me do those
Yeah,
things.
I know like when you're young, it seems like your parents just want to like control everything.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, I know it seems that way, but now that I've gotten older, I graduated college like 2 years ago and I studied media as well. It does have its effects on the brain. Even like when you start getting into social media, make sure you're really mindful of the content that you consume.
Yeah.
Because it all is like registering in your brain. Especially if you're into creating content, make sure that you're creating more than you're consuming.
Yeah, thank
Happy
you.
I have a new friend. Should we do a hug?
Yeah.
All right, lovely.
Like, I live for those kind of interactions. Anytime that you get rerouted in life or things get pushed back or there's a delay, just always hold in your heart that it is for the greatest purpose. Because that's what I do, and guess what? Life continues to get better and better and better. Embrace that. Redirection is protection. And that's all I have for today. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.